Today's the day to turn this quilt into a quilt sandwich so that we can start quilting. Hi there and welcome to a new video on the Sugaridoo channel. My name is Irene and today we're going to make a quilt sandwich. I'm super excited about it. Since we moved into our new house and I don't have my new studio yet, my current studio in the bedroom is too small to make a quilt sandwich because I like to do that on the floor. So I've moved downstairs, which is a little bit echoey. We're not all done with our furniture and stuff, but I'm just going to use the playroom section in the living room to sandwich my quilt. But first, let me show you how the completed quilt looks. I think I can get that in frame. Here we go. Ta-da! So cool. I'm so happy with how it turned out and I can't wait to get started with the quilting. So let's make some space on the floor to get this one basted. There we go, all done. So now the things we need today is some batting. Well, of course, our quilt top. That one is done now. We need some batting to go in between the sandwich. And then we need some background fabric. Some backing fabric. And we need something to put those layers together. And I love to use basting spray. So that is what I'm using today. There are other methods of basting your quilt. Just search on YouTube for other methods. I like to do with basting spray, but you can also do it with big hand stitches or with safety pins. So just try it out and see what's your preferred method. So I have a big roll of batting. And this is a 100% white batting, 100% white, 100% cotton batting. It's called Warm and White. I love to use it. It's thin, it's soft, so it's perfect. But if you don't know what kind of batting you want, please just visit a quilt shop close by, so you can feel the different types of battings and they can advise you a little bit on what you need. So I'm going to go with the Warm and White, and now I need to cut it. So I have my quilt top, and I want my batting to be a little bit bigger than this. So maybe 2 inches on all sides bigger, something like that would be good. So I am going to fold my quilt top in half and put it on my batting, because this batting is also folded in half, so then I know exactly what I need. But if you buy your batting online or in a quilt shop, just say how big your quilt top is and they can advise you on how much you need. Or you could order something around 75 by 95 inches. I guess it would be good if you order something like that. And there we go. Now let's chop this up. So there we go, the quilt top is done and I've cut my batting. a little bit bigger than my quilt top. And now it's time to place the backing fabric behind it. And for my backing fabric, I have just joined two large pieces of fabric together in the Bernina blog post that is linked below in the description of this video. You can read on how to make the backing for your quilt. I even added a pattern for a rainbow sprinkle backing, and I also show you a few different kinds of ways to cut your backing. So I've just went ahead and sewed two large pieces together, and this is the backing fabric that I'm using. It's super funny fabric, but it matches the pink that I'm using in my quilt, and also it matches that yellowy fabric. So that's what I'm going for, and now it's time to make the sandwich. First step is to put the backing fabric down. So the backing fabric is going to go down right side down, yes. Then the batting is going on top of that, and then the quilt top is going on top of that, right side facing up. Yeah, there we go. So let's start by basting the batting to the backing. I have here my backing fabric and my batting, and I would like to baste that together. Yeah, so it's nicely in place. So I'm just going to flip this over, because I think you get better results when you kind of even out the fabric instead of even out the batting. And I guess it's easier to even out the fabric because that is thinner, and the batting is a little bit heavier, and that stays in place better. So first I'm going to baste this, and for that I'm going to fold it back half. So the batting is laying out nice and flat, and I'm just going to spray on the first part over here. And then fold the fabric on top of that. There we go, and then it's just a lot of patting and evening out. And I'm starting in the center, and then I'm just making my way to the outside. There we go. That looks good. Think. Okay, then I'll just pull back the fabric onto the glue. Guess there. And then I'm going to spray baste the other part. I guess that's good. Let's go to the other side. basting your quilt on the floor is really a kind of quilting yoga. It is. So the backing is now basted. I'm going to flip it over and do the same for the front of the quilt. Ta-da! There it is on top of my almost finished sandwich. At this stage you should check if your backing has a direction, because then you want to make sure that your top is the right way around. But my backing doesn't have a direction, so let's go ahead and baste it. Done. Whew, that's done. It's all basted. It is always kind of a exercise to do basting of such a big quilt, and especially now I'm pregnant, I'm so easily out of breath. But I did it, and it's all basted. It's done. So now time to take a rest and then get set up to start quilting this one. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want more written information about basting your quilt, just hop over to the Vanina blog, and then I'll see you soon with a 3-part series on how to quilt this quilt with rulers on a domestic sewing machine. Bye!